So I'm about to make breakfast. I'm making pancakes, sausage, and eggs. All vegan, of course. So I'm going to use Aunt Jemima, or however you say it. I just say Aunt Jemima, or Aunt Jemima. And you can get the original, that's the vegan kind. So what you do is you just follow the instructions on the back of the box. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be using vegetable oil as my oil for this. So you just need 1 cup of the pancake mix. Then you'll need a 3/4 cup of milk. And then you will need 1 tablespoon of oil. So I'm using vegetable oil. Also 1 egg. So since I'm not using egg, I use some applesauce, and I can't remember how much I'm supposed to use, but there's like a conversion chart that I use to figure out. I will put a link in the description box that shows different egg alternatives that you can use and how to do the conversion. So yeah, so I'm gonna make that, and then I'm gonna make tofu egg. So I use extra firm tofu. So I'm like making up like scrambled eggs, and you just gotta put in some powder. I mean, not powder. You can put in some pepper, nutritional yeast, garlic powder, turmeric, and then sea salt. And the olive oil, so you can spray your pan so nothing gets stuck to it when you're making the pancakes. And well, I'm actually going to use olive oil in the pan, just regular extra virgin olive oil. And then I'm going to make filled roast sausage. So just make sure you take the casting off before cooking it, because if you don't, it's going to be disgusting. And you're going to notice that you're eating plastic. So you will cook that for like 3 minutes on each side. And yeah, so I'm going to get started, and I will list all the recipes that I'm using in the description box, and I will list the products that I'm using. If you want to use that pancake mix, there's other pancake mix out there that you can use that say vegan on it if you're like too skeptical about that. And then when I'm done with my pancakes, I'm going to sprinkle on some powdered sugar and some maple syrup, and we are going to have a delicious breakfast. So I'll be right there. 1 cup of pancake mix in the bowl, which yields about 10 to 12 pancakes. Then 3/4 cups of almond milk. I just poured 1/4 cups of milk into there because I don't have a 3/4 cup measuring cup. So to get 1 egg, you have to use a 1/4 cup of applesauce. So that gives you 1 large egg, and you want to pour in 1 tablespoon of oil. That should be good. And now we're gonna mix it all up. So you just mix it up until you don't see any like large lumps. Just stop at this step and just make the pancakes how they are. Me personally, I've been throwing in cinnamon and sugar. So I'm gonna throw in some sugar, some cinnamon. I don't have measurements for that. Just throw as much in as I think would be good, and I'll let you guys know how it tastes. The sugar I use, so I use this cane sugar, raw cane sugar. It's by Trader Joe's. If you know of Trader Joe's, I'm trying to make sure you guys can see. So yeah, it's just their raw cane sugar. And then for the cinnamon, I'm just using ground cinnamon. Sorry if I'm a little ashy. I thought I put lotion on my hands. Apparently I did. But yeah, so ground cinnamon. And I got this from the Dollar Tree, so I did not spend a lot for my. Mix the cinnamon and sugar together in the pancake mix. Prep the sausage. So I'm gonna probably make about 4 pieces out of this 1 sausage link because I feel like they brown better that way. So I may make more than that. I don't know. Let me think about it. Because I did was just cut the one link in 4s. So you can do that if you want, or you can just make the sausage in whole. It's up to you. And the brand that I use is Field Roast. It's a smoked apple sausage. I threw away the packaging, so I really don't know if that's the right flavor. So I'm gonna use this pan to make the pancakes. Heat the pan up to medium heat, and when it's hot, then you can begin to pour the pancakes in there. So in this pan, I'm going to make the tofu scramble, and in this pan, I'm going to make the sausage. I'm probably going to make the sausage and the tofu scramble at the same time. The only reason why I'm trying to wait until I put the pancakes in the pan, then I'll do the other stuff, because the tofu you just make as you go. Like, you can't just prep that before, unless you want to cut this tofu in half. That's different. So yeah, I'll just be sprinkling everything once it's in the pan. And the recipe that I use is by Nora Cooks, so I'll put the link in the description box. Throw them in there, but take a big spoon and just pour the mixture into the pan. Oh man, one of my pancakes is like getting stuck together, but it's fine. I'll fix it later. So once like you see like large holes in the pancakes, if that makes sense, then you'll know it's time to flip it. And I'll come back. Put it on medium, but I'm going to turn it down a little bit because I don't want it to burn. You're just going to crumble up the tofu with your hands and put it in the pan. And then you want to like let the water dry out. Once the water has dried out, then you can begin to season it with nutritional yeast, black pepper, garlic powder, and turmeric. Oh, also pour in, I think it's about a cup or like 1/4 of the almond milk in there as well. So I will list all the ingredients at the bottom, as I mentioned earlier. Actually browning at the bottom. Like I meant to say, like, now we see large bubbles, but you can see more bubbles now. But you can kind of tell like when it's like forming. I'm no chef, so please bear with me in my turn. Yeah, so this is how your tofu egg should look. I flipped the sausage over. I cooked it on that one side for 3 minutes, and now I'm cooking it on the other side for another 3. So this is a new batch of pancakes because I burnt the other one. Just flip that one. I flipped that too early because like it was spilling out on the side, and I just moved it to the side. I mean, I can still eat it, but whatever. Like you can see it forming. So this is the finished product. And all I did was just pour some maple syrup on there, 100% pure maple syrup. And yep, that is all for breakfast.